Hey man, how you doing?
All right.
I hear you looking for some guns, huh?
Yeah.
All right, man, I got what you need. Here, why don't you try this? Colt pocket gun. 25 cal, holds 5 rounds. Pocket gun, so you gotta get up close and personal, but they'll know you're hitting them when you do.
Yeah, that's a little small. It's like something my girlfriend would use.
Okay, man. Okay, big man then, huh? Big man, looking for something big. All right, I got what you need here. 357 mag revolver, 6 rounds, never jams. Man, you can put holes the size of silver dollars in people.
Yep, that'll get the job done. Need a little more ammo though.
Okay, that's cool, that's cool. Capacity, you're looking for capacity. All right, that's cool. Here. American Colt, 1911. 7 rounds in the mag, 1 in the chamber, 8 rounds. Man, you could stop a tank with that 45 ACP.
I don't need to stop a tank or shoot down jumbo jets. You got something with a little bit of style.
I got exactly what you need, man. Hold on. Here you go. German Luger. It's 9 milli. It's 8 rounds in the mag, 1 in the chamber. Nickel plated. And it's German engineering, so you know it's solid. Man, all you gotta remember is when you shoot somebody with a gun that sexy, you gotta remember to give them a good one-liner.
Yeah. I'll take it. You look good in red.
Hi, and welcome back to another season of Rapid Fire Review, an airsoft gun review show brought to you by the people at PyramidAir.com. And I'm your host, Barry Goodvan.
And I'm Nick Miller, and today we're going to be reviewing the WE P08 gas blowback pistol.
All right, so when you open up the box, you're going to find the gun itself, a 15-round single-stack magazine.
You're also going to find the user's manual and a small bag of tools that'll help you adjust the hop-up and help disassemble the gun for maintenance.
All right, so the first thing you're obviously going to notice about the gun is the full metal construction, and it does have plastic handles. This one's finished in chrome, but it's also available in flat black if that's what you prefer.
And as you can see from the box, it also comes in several different barrel lengths.
All right, and to the back side and to the left of the weapon here, we can find the safety lever. As you can see, the German word for safe is stamped right there into the metal.
We're not even going to try and pronounce it because it's going to make us look silly.
True that. Also in the back of the weapon here, we have a low-profile notch sight that matches up nicely with a front blade sight, and a loop for attaching a lanyard retention system. Now I'm going to hand it over to Nick here, and he's going to show us how to load and unload the gun.
Thanks, Barry. Now the first thing I want to touch on is that this gun has to be cocked in order for it to eject or accept a magazine.
Now, if you're having a little bit of trouble getting the magazine in or out, don't be forceful with it because that's a good way to break it. If you are having a little bit of trouble, just pull the slide a little bit just once, and the magazine should slide right in and out without a problem.
All right. And also what I want to touch on real quick is how to access and adjust the hop-up. It's going to involve a little bit of field stripping. First thing you want to do is make sure your gun is in safe and eject the magazine. You can set that aside. Now you're going to go forward to the takedown lever, flip that down, and remove the plate that's behind it. You can set that aside as well. Now the whole barrel and slide assembly will come forward on the rails on the frame. You just push your slide retainer, and that whole thing will just come right off the lower frame, and you can set that aside. Now that you have your barrel and slide assembly, you can flip to the bottom here, and you'll notice that you can see your blowback chamber and your hop-up and inner barrel unit. All you need to do is take the middle-sized Allen wrench that comes in your little bag of tools, put it into the grub screw there. Righty-tighty increases your hop-up, and lefty-loosey decreases your hop-up.
Now, also take note that this is the same way that you're going to break the gun down for a little bit of maintenance. When you're done at the end of the day, you take it apart just like this, brush it out, add a little oil, and you're good to go.
And to reassemble it, all you need to do is do the same steps in reverse order. Take your plate, put it in backside first, rock that sucker in, and then flip up your takedown lever, and you're ready to go.
All right, we're going to step aside here real quick and set up our chronograph equipment, and we're going to show you the stats on this gun.
All right.
Okay, so we've got our new indoor range set up here. Nick's got us loaded up with some .2 biodegradable BBs, and we're going to put the gun on the chrono and see what kind of performance we can get.
All right, and I just want to go over real quick how to fill up a gas mag. You're going to take your green gas or propane, whichever you choose to use, invert your magazine, then take the fill valve and insert the nozzle of the gas into it, and you're just going to push down for about 3 to 4 seconds. You'll hear the hissing stop. If you fill it up any more than that, you'll probably run the risk of busting some seals, so be careful about it.
Also, if you do decide you're going to run the gun on propane, remember to squirt a little bit of silicone oil into your adapter, and that's going to make sure that the internal parts of the gun are well lubricated.
All right. Thanks, Barry. All right, just make sure that you have the gun cocked. You can insert your magazine. All right. Put one into the chamber. Take it off safe. All right.
295. 285, 282, 259, and 278.
All right, not bad. There you go. I got it on safe for you, Barry. Why don't you show us how accurate this thing is?
My pleasure.
All right.
And here we go.
Well played, Barry.
And as you can see, when you're all out, the gun's going to lock open for you and let you know that you're empty. And that's also going to let you drop your magazine out. All right, so let's take this back over to the table and give our final thoughts.
Sounds good.
All right, Nick, so why don't you give us your final thoughts on the WE P08 gas blowback?
All right, sounds good, Barry. Well, I got to tell you, the one thing that really gets me is the angle of the grip on this. Most pistols have a straight up and down grip. This one is angled perfectly to fit naturally in your hand. If you notice when you stick out your arm and you let your hand settle, it kind of points downwards a little, and the angle of this fits perfectly into your hand. It acts more or less as an extension of your arm. And diehard Luger fans will tell you, with a real firearm, you could point this at a target, aim, close your eyes, and then put all 8 rounds on target without having to open your eyes at all. I think it's a really accurate, fun gun to shoot. So, how about yourself, Barry?
For me personally, once again, I love the history behind these replicas of older guns. As you can see to the top here, it has the date 1915 stamped into the metal. The action on this gun, the blowback, is crisp and clean. The action is very, very smooth, and it's a nice 1-to-1 scale replica of the real thing. I think if you're a history buff or a reenactor, go right out and pick one of these up. It's a lot of fun to shoot.
Sounds good, Barry. Sounds good.
All right. So that's all the time that we've got for the WE P08 gas blowback. But keep your eyes open because we'll be back in the near future with another cool gun from PyramidAir.com. And until then, I'm your host, Barry Goodband.
And I'm Nick Miller. And remember, if you have any questions at all, feel free to email us at rapidfirereview@PyramidAir.com.
Also, before we go, guys, I want to remind you, airsoft guns are actual copies of real firearms. So when you're playing with your guns, always act safely and responsibly, and we'll see you guys on the field.
Do not remove the federally required orange marking from your gun. Treat airsoft guns the same as firearms. Assume a gun is loaded, even if you know it's unloaded. Never shoot at someone who isn't wearing proper eye protection. Never brandish your gun in public, and always transport it in a case. Do not point an airsoft gun at anyone as a joke. Keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot. Do not use airsoft guns to shoot at, discipline, or injure animals. Know the laws regarding airsoft guns and their use.